Oh my god, I love being motivated. I love being motivated.
Me too.
I love being motivated.
Have you ever felt not supported? Hi, I'm Dupree, the champion of authentic joy, reaching a new point in my personal evolution. Yes. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, read my blog, read my book, Joyous Expansion, Unleashing Your Passion to Lead an Inspired Life, you know that one of my main triggers and issues is abandonment. I've been working on my abandonment issues for a while, and I reached to the point where I was eliminated to another, which was interesting to me mostly because I thought I was decently through it, which is why I talked in a few videos ago about the illusion of being done. But I'm still working through it. I'm still getting deeper and getting to a level of understanding. And just get the frustration, not frustration, get the just surprise of myself out of me. First, I had to deal with the fact that I truly believe that no one really liked me. I spent most of my life really believing that. Then it was the fact that even if I got someone to like me, I had to deal with the fact that, well, if I let them in and they actually did like me, then they would abandon me. So working with those two for years and years, I thought I was really pushing through this abandonment, but going through something serious on Monday where I saw my grandma going through dementia, and I really embraced how sad that was and looked at it. There's a part of me that asks, why don't you reach out to somebody? I mean, at that point, I just felt really, really sad. I mean, really sad. Having somebody support would have probably helped a lot in that situation, but the truth of the matter is I didn't reach out. I wrote a post on my Facebook wall. And if you're one of my friends, you saw it. And that's as far as I can go reaching out, I realized. Because I truly just looked within and noticed there's a part of me that truly believes no one will support me. No one can support me. A certain level of vulnerability still there, that they won't do it, even if they say they're going to, and even if they're doing it, there's a part of me that doesn't believe it's actually happening. There's a part of me fighting it. There's a part of me fighting just letting somebody support me. Honestly, I can see that when I look back at all the times I've been coached, all the things that I've read, all the times I've been helped, there's always this block wall of letting them take something to a new level or taking them really help me. And I notice how that has been hurting me in the past. And it's hurting me a lot. It is honestly up there with my old fear of success and my old fear of failure and my old fear of being hurt and failure of being abandoned. Not allowing myself to feel supported. That's why I want to share with you something that I worked on yesterday using I called it the EFT Sedona NLP spinning technique, but I took the spinning out and I added a visualization. Mostly because spinning is in the emotional elation engine and it's perfect where it is, and it's just perfect. And go to emotion.joyousexpansion.com for more information for an amazing program on how to utilize your emotions to align with your actions so that you get to move mountains. So first thing we're going to do is some EFT on what it is to not be supported. And I want you to feel what it's like to not be supported. I want you to feel in your body that you do not feel supported. So I don't feel supported. Eyebrow, left eyebrow, underneath, chin, the monkey thing, which some people don't add because it looks silly, but honestly, on top of your head, but honestly, they think this entire thing looks silly. But one thing I notice is it does make me feel better. So here we're gonna go. And then after this, I want you to do a visualization. So first I want you to feel unsupported. All the times it's hard to feel support. All the time that you can't feel support. And just follow along with me. Follow along with me and bring up all the memories you have when you're not supported, and kind of make the intention that as you're tapping, you're kind of breaking up that thought process. You're kind of breaking up that emotion. So feel unsupported. Feel very unsupported. All the times you aren't supported. All the times you wish someone was there to help you but didn't. All the times you counted on somebody and they abandoned you. And how in that deep feeling, I am not supported. My friends don't support me. The universe doesn't support me. Almost everything's out to get me. I am unsupported. I am unsupported. I am unsupported. I am not supported. Just do a couple times and just feel as much unsupported as you can. And just feel that very unsupport. And as you're tapping, you're breaking down. I want you to think of all the times you feel unsupported, all the times someone abandoned you, all the times someone hurt you, and just feel really unsupported as you're kind of breaking up that feelings as you're tapping. As you're tapping your points, you are breaking up that disappointing feeling. You are no longer really worried about it. Ooh, I can feel it in myself as there's now a switch. Let's get to the point of maybe. Maybe you can be supported. Maybe it's possible to be supported. Let's be open up to the idea that maybe someone can support you. How you're in someone else's business before you ask them whether or not they support you or not. Ask yourself, maybe I can be supported. Maybe it's possible to be supported. Just be open to being supported. People can support me. The universe can support me. God can support me. I can be supported. It is possible to be supported. It is possible to be supported. It is possible to be supported. And now I want you to feel as supported as possible. Feel as supported as you can. And notice how good it feels to be supported. Yes, I am supported. Yes, I am feeling supported. The universe supports me. I can support me. I do have friends and family who are willing to help me if only I ask. I can give people the opportunity to support me. When I help somebody, it feels amazing. Therefore, I support them and I can give them the opportunity to support me. And just feel as supported as you possibly can, and just feel that feeling of support, feel that feeling of love, and just receive it. Receive the love, and as you're tapping in all that love. You're tapping in the love of all the people around you. You're tapping in the love of anyone who is willing to support you. You're tapping in the love of people you don't even know yet who are going to support you in the future. That's what you're doing. You're tapping in the love of everything, of how you're going to be supported and how it is to support you, how the universe is going to support you, how God is going to support you, how everything matters in life is going to support you. And I want you to feel as much as you can, and that you're being supported, that you are supported, and that wonderful feeling of being supported. I kind of want you to try in vain to feel unsupported, and you notice as you're tapping and you're trying to feel unsupported, this new supported feeling comes, that even at this time, if somebody does disappoint you in supporting you and something doesn't go the way you want, you know there's someone else out there. And if not, there's the universe, there is God, there is Spirit who is willing to support you in everything you do. So I want you to try in vain to feel unsupported, and notice how difficult it is to convey that feeling, because you feel this new, wonderful feeling of being supported, and how amazing it feels right now to be supported. And how wonderful it feels to know that the universe supports you. Now I want you to take this feeling that you have right now, this wonderful feeling that you have right now, and think of the time right now and just relax. And the first number that pops in your head, the first number that I'm going to ask you in a second. What age were you when you made the decision you're unsupported? It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. All that matters is that you have a number. And I kind of want you to visualize that little child. Visualize that age of what you look like at that time. And imagine what that child needed at that moment. What words did it need? What actions did it need? For me, I can imagine when it's 8 and I can just go there and just hug and tell my little 8-year-old self that you are loved, that you are supported, that there's people around you that you can count on. Open your heart. It's okay. You can get through this. You can handle this. You are strong. And whatever your child needs to hear, I want you to imagine yourself sitting down and fronting your child at their level, giving them a hug or holding their hand or whatever is comfortable for you and what means something to you, and imagine that happening. Now I'd like you to just imagine yourself saying that to that little child and feel the child within receiving it, receiving what you needed at that time, receiving that powerful message, receiving that powerful love. Imagine it. Just imagine that feeling. What it had been like at that child to get exactly what they needed. And now I want you to imagine the ripple effect of that as that child who now has this power, who has this knowledge, who has the love and support, and every time in the future, that from that time, which is now your past, where you needed to hear that, almost imagine that instead of what happened is you felt that support, you felt that love, and have that go through your timeline at each instance. Just trust your unconscious mind to go through every instance of where you felt like you weren't supported and feel that support. Go through year 9, 10, 11, all the years in your life. Spend a few moments doing that. Pause this video if you need to. And finally, I want you to embrace that feeling now and look to the future. And give out that feeling in the future. That future, anytime you feel unsupported in the past, you feel that disappointment, you feel that desire to feel unsupported, to feel the rug run out of you, and there's nothing to help anytime in the future where you would have that feeling. I want you to imagine this new feeling would happen, this new thought process. You're going to hear in your mind exactly what you need to hear to know that you are supported, that you are loved, that you can handle this. And finally, the most important thing you can do in your life is this new thing that you want more than anything that you're now giving yourself. Make the declaration to yourself that you are going to give it to others, because the more you give it, the more you give this feeling out, the more you serve people from this place right here, the stronger you will be, the stronger you will feel supported, the more you'll feel loved, the more you will become and be able to push forward. It's probably a good idea if you have pen and paper to write down any notes, any thought process that comes after this. Really just hold it in and embrace the wonderful person that I know that you are. One of my favorite quotes is Gurren Lagann, because you don't have to believe in me. You don't have to believe in yourself, just believe in me who believes in you. I am Brett Dupree, your champion of authentic joy, reminding you to be love, be joy, be awesome. Like this video, give it a thumbs, share it with anyone you think it would help. I hope you have an amazing day.
JoyousExpansion.com JoyousExpansion.com Come and say hello to Brett Dupree. He is an inspirational life coach, good for you and good for me. He turned my life from grey to blue, I'm sure he'll do the same for you. Get in touch and you'll see your life will change dramatically. JoyousExpansion.com JoyousExpansion.com Yeah.